And we're live. All right. Happy Monday morning, everyone. This is the Monday morning music review. That's what I'm still calling it. For those of you who are watching this later, welcome. For those of you who have not shown up yet to this live stream, I'm waiting for you. Any time now would be great. Let's get this thing going. So last week we did this stream and it went pretty well. We started out with only one person submitting a song, and then after we got started, more requests just started pouring in, and we had a really great time. I raised a little bit of money and heard some cool new music, and we had some good chat. So let's keep that up this week. I mean, the chat is probably the most fun part. You know, we get in here, we listen to each other's music, and we talk about it, and we support each other and say nice things. It's really all anybody can ask for. So, while we're waiting for people to come in, I'm going to play one of my songs, because that's what I like to do. See, last week we listened to Cold as the Night as soon as we started. Then we listened to Under Raven Wings. Now we're going to listen to Space Drifter. This is the song, the third single that we put out to promote our upcoming album, Becoming Daylight. This song features Jake E. from Sara, and he used to sing in Amaranth. Great songwriter, great singer, great overall guy. And then also from Sara, we have their guitarist, Yuj Valoverta. Hey, Alex, welcome. Good morning. All right. While this is going, for anybody coming in, if you want to submit a song for me to listen to and react to live, the rules are right here on the right side of the screen. So far, we have nobody. So until we get somebody, we're going to listen to me. And if you don't want to keep listening to me, you better send me $10 and send me your song, and we'll listen to you instead. How about that? Seems like a pretty good deal for you. All right. Here is Space Drifter. A lot of people's favorite. I really love this video. So my buddy Tolius, who does all of our art and all of our videos, really went all out on this one. And I'm not sure where he found all this space footage. I think it was like stock footage, but the way he put it all together, it's just amazing. Like the first time I watched it, I was blown away. I was not expecting this level of intensity, but it matches the song. So I'm so glad that I'm working with that dude. For those of you who were here last week, as you notice, I have my good mic set up now directly in front of me. Last week I had a cheaper mic because I was lazy and didn't want to set up my nice one, and I thought it would be fine, and I sounded like a robot the whole time. And I didn't realize it until like after the 2.5 hour stream was over, and I listened to the video and I was like, oh man, it looked bad, it sounded bad. I think I got it set up better this week. Better lighting, better mic, and I don't know about my attitude's any better. We'll see. Beyond eternity. Time and space. Let's see if you can pick out the poor English that Jake used here. So when Jake sent me his tracks, this was a second chorus that he wrote. This wasn't originally part of the song, that whole bit that you just heard there. When he sent us his vocal tracks, he's like, I like the chorus that you had written, but I did a second one just for fun, and I liked the second chorus, so I found a way to like include it into the song. So after the main second chorus, then it kind of flows into this other alternative chorus. But the words that he used, he sang, "Stars will lit my way back home." And I was like, Jake, buddy. But it would have been like way too long to get him to fix that. So I just put the lyrics in here that says light and hoped that no one would notice. But now I'm pointing it out, which is, kind of counterproductive to what I was trying to do. But, hey, to me, I think little things like that, I love good music that has little mistakes in it, because those little mistakes give it character. So now every time you listen to that song, you're going to hear him say lit, and you're going to go, fucking lit. To infinity and beyond. And there's Mr. Hughes playing the solo. Actually, no. I don't know. I know that Timo and Timo and Hughes kind of switched off a little bit. Alright, how many people we got in here? 6. Good morning to all 6 of you. Yeah, baby. Alright, that was fun. So far we got nobody. This is great. You know what that means? Listen to more of me. Oh, look, that's me right there. I guess we'll listen to Giver of the Sun, because that's the only one left. Hello. Welcome. Bjornar Fransen. Greetings to you, my friend. Happy Monday. Good morning. I know a couple people complain that I'm doing this stream at 10 o'clock in the morning on a Monday. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? But if you understood my living situation and how many people are in this house and what's going on all the time, you would understand. I'm in my dad's bedroom. This is the only place I have in the house to have my equipment at the moment. I was living on my own in Washington for so long. I'm sure you guys remember that. But as of December, I'm living in North Carolina, my hometown, with my father, and I have no room to myself, so this is the best I got. So this is not my background of choice. I wish I had my lights back and all the cool stuff that I had in my apartment. But that's what happens when people destroy your life. So, speaking of people destroying your life, let's listen to Giver of the Sun. Middle of the day. Perfect. Yeah, that's why I kind of do this too, because a lot of all of my friends are in Europe. So yeah, it's 10 a.m. here, but over there in Europe and Austria and Sweden and Finland and Czechia and all the places where my buddies are, it is the afternoon. Except for Tolius, he's over in Brazil, so sorry. But he's like up all the time anyway. I don't think he sleeps. I'm surprised he's not here. It's like my favorite thing we've ever done, right there. That little part. That's actually the first part of the song that I wrote. I listened to the instrumental a bunch of times, and the first thing that came to my mind was Giver of the Sun. And I was like, you know what? It's pretty good. And once it all started coming together, that part of the song is gold. I don't care what you guys think, which, I should, but I don't. That riff. No erection. Thank you, Bjornar. I hope I'm saying your name right. I just tried to scratch my ear with my headphones on. I am not alone. No, that's not the one I wanted to do. I'm gonna share this. There we go. I'm a noob. Nick Ride. He's lost inside. Oh, excuse me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. I like that song. I think it's a pretty cool song. A little repetitive, I think, in my opinion. But you know what? It's still a good fucking song. I love it. Well, still not a single request. Not a single donation. And we have 2 people in the chat. So we got to get this thing going here. What happened, guys? It's supposed to get better as you go, not worse. Last week was great. We had so many people in here. And it was active and we were all having a good time. And now it's just me. Nobody wants to hear me talk. Nobody wants to hear my songs over and over. Except me. Full album when? Yeah, it's a good question. So far, it's looking like it's going to be next month. We planned. We're hoping for. That's a better word. We were hoping for a May release. That's what we were talking about since the end of last year. And, you know, when you have a bunch of people involved and you're waiting for them to do their things, you have to go on their schedule. So, unfortunately, we don't get to make the schedule in this case. So everything that I had to do was done in December. We have 10 songs all written, ready to go. We're just waiting on a few more drum tracks. I think we need a few more keyboard tracks, samples and stuff like that. And then everything needs to get mixed. Which, once Norbert, our producer, once he has everything, it shouldn't take him too long to get everything else mixed. But from what everybody is saying, everyone who is involved, it's looking like probably first week of June it'll be done, first or second week of June, and then we're in a rush to get it out. So basically, once everything is mixed and ready to go, we're just going to pop it right up on Spotify, and it'll probably take about a week or so. I mean, I'm making all this up. I don't know that Timo is the one in charge of all the stuff. He might want to take a little bit more time before we release it, but so far it's looking like probably the end of June. So about another month. And I wish it was now, but unfortunately, the songs that have been released are the only songs that have been mastered, except for one more, which you guys will have to wait to hear when the album comes out. I wish I could just play it right now for you, but that would be pretty anticlimactic. So, but yes, June. We'll have the full album out. It's 10 tracks. The album's called Becoming Daylight. I'm going to make a video once all the songs are mixed. Once we have the album art, I'm going to make a video actually going through each track and detailing like kind of what each one's about. Play a little clip from each one to get everybody all hyped up, if that's a thing. And yeah, 10 great songs. To me, in my opinion, I think every song that we did, all 10 songs are good standalone tracks. Nothing is like concept, like it doesn't flow. The whole album doesn't have like a specific theme. It's like each track is its own thing. I mean, they kind of have like a similar lyrical theme only because I'm writing personal experiences and things like that. But each song is its own. It can stand on its own. Every song is strong. Every song to me is catchy, and has its own identity. I'm doing different vocals on each song. I'm trying different things, and I just tried to use my whole repertoire. But really, I mean, it's all up to you guys to judge. To me, I'm happy with it. I'm really proud of it. We're going to try to do some hard copies, like a small batch of hard copies, because I know we're not going to be able to sell a lot of them. But I want to get like the minimum amount, which is usually like 50 or 100, because I want to have some CDs for myself to like give out, and just because it's sentimental to me, I want to have some. But then I think I'm going to try to give some away somehow. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I would like to sign a bunch of them. Maybe have Timo sign some too. And I don't know what's going to happen yet. We're going to find out, but everything's up in the air. We don't have a label. We don't have any money. So everything that we're doing is just like, we're doing the best we can. Greetings from Finland. Well, greetings from America, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, there's not much going on right now because we have 0 people submitting their music for me to listen to. Nobody on Facebook, nobody on Discord, nobody in the chat. So until I get some requests here, and when I say requests, I mean your music, your personal music. You send me $10, you send me a link to your song, I will listen to it right now. And anybody that's in here will also listen to it, and we'll talk about it, and we will encourage you, because I do not say mean things. I don't like tearing people down. I will be honest with you, but I will not say anything mean. I'm not that kind of person. Anybody that makes art, any kind of art, I don't care if it's music, if it's visual art, if it's film, I don't care what you do. Whatever you do that shit. And I respect you and I appreciate you. I respect anybody who creates anything and then puts it out there. Because it takes a lot of balls, a lot of guts, a lot of gusto to do something like that. To put yourself out there to the critical masses who are very critical. But you also have to keep in mind, while people are very critical, it's more common for people to leave a bad comment or something that they didn't like about something than it is for somebody to leave a good comment and compliment something that they did like. You know, like if you work at a restaurant and you have a comment box where people can fill out a card. Of course, when you open that box and you read those cards, the majority of them are going to be bad, because somebody that comes into a restaurant and has a good experience is not going to take the time to say, oh, everything was great. You know, they're good, but they're really going to notice when something is off. If their waiter was rude, they're going to grab that card first thing and they're going to say, my waiter was fucking rude, fuck you. And they're going to put it in there and they're going to walk out there and, yeah, I'll show them. So when somebody leaves a bad comment, which doesn't happen that often to me anymore, thankfully. I used to get more. And even then, it was very rare, but I would get a bad comment and I would just let it eat me up. Say, oh my God, this person, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm terrible. Maybe I'm a failure. Maybe I'm never going to go anywhere. But, you know, that person just had to get that off their chest. They had to say that mean thing. And it's up to me to either take that as a true statement, something that really applies to me, or it's just some dude saying something. Everybody's saying something. Everybody has their fucking mouth open all the goddamn time, and nobody shuts up. So if you take every word that everybody says as fact, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And that applies to even good comments, too. I mean, if you take every good comment and you say, yes, I am a god, I am amazing, then when that one comment comes in and says, you're a piece of shit, it's going to tear you down because you're letting all the comments define who you are. This is my little philosophical moment. I apologize. I'm just running out of shit to do. Because I'm waiting on somebody to come in here and give me a gosh dang song to play. Until then, hey, have you guys heard this Bloodline of the Grid main theme? So for those of you who don't follow me on Facebook, you might not really know what this is, or you may have missed it. But there is I did not know this, but I learned this late last year, that there is like this universe of Power Rangers spin-off shows, like fan-made shows. And there's I'm trying to remember the name of the company. I think it's Nerdbot or something like that. Yeah, Nerdbot Studios. And they have like multiple series going on right now of Power Rangers. And not just Power Rangers, they do other things too, like Marvel stuff. But, hi, Fluffy. Yes, I will. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. All right, so we have a donation and we have a song that was already posted last week. And we're going to listen to that in a minute. But I want to finish saying what I'm saying here. But yes, thank you. I will add you to the list. So, Fluffy Nails with their song Over There. All right, thank you very much. We will get to that in just a moment. So anyway, Power Rangers. Yeah. So I grew up watching Power Rangers. You know what Power Rangers is. It's a corny fight show. And basically the producers of this show got one of the original Power Rangers, the Red Ranger from Power Rangers in Space from like 1997, to come back and do this fan-made show. And my buddy Devil, who does all of my orchestration in the album I'm working on now, and he also was one of the main songwriters in Recode The Subliminal, or should I say, is one of the main songwriters in Recode The Subliminal. A lot of the best songs that we wrote in that band were written by Devil. Well, Devil and I. And so he needed somebody to sing the theme, so he came to me. So I got to write this theme song, and now it's in the show. It's like a YouTube show, but I didn't realize they have quite a big fan base watching this stuff. Like, you know, it is Power Rangers. It is what it is. You know, it's corny. It's made for younger people, but to be involved in it is pretty cool. So I want to play this song, and after we hear it, then we will get into the request, and hopefully some more will come in while we're doing this. All right. This is Bloodline of the Grid. That's the name of the show. It's called Power Rangers Bloodline of the Grid. This is the main theme. I called it The Monster Inside. It has a little bit of the Power Rangers in Space theme in there somewhere. So if you guys used to watch that, you might hear it somewhere. And tell me if you hear it. All right. Just picture like Rangers going like this and shit. Yeah.
Darkness takes you, madness breaks you, haunted by nostalgia.
Play Dogs by Pink Floyd. I would love to play Dogs by Pink Floyd because I love that song, but unfortunately this is a stream to hear your guys' music. And if I play that song, my video will be deleted because it's copyrighted material. It's just such a happy song.
Love battle never ends. Making of a hero.
So that's that. Yeah, really excited to be a part of that. So, yeah. All right, let's get into it now. So we have our first request. Oh, I typed fluggy nails. I have my keyboard like way off to the side because I have to have this stupid thing set up here. And so I apologize. All right. So Fluffy Nail says, my song is so sad. Oh, great. That's just what we need to kick things off this morning, is a really sad song. I was hoping you would do that. I'm kidding with you. Okay, so here we go. Fluffy Nails over there. A new track for next project. This came out a couple months ago. All right. I'm not seeing any. You have no. Where's the comment section on this thing? Oh, just started out of nowhere. Okay, here we are. So we heard one of Fluffy's songs last week, and always into this artwork. All right, here we go. This song's called Over There.
I don't wanna be buried over there, just down the street, locked up in a cage, built to the case. Go to that shit, you're gonna feel me as I feel again, so abrasive. I know, just take it out of me as I try to let it go. Break it, but hold it, what's mine won't be leaving for a while. He said,
It's like a bunch of fools done plotted on the sun. Oh, I just said that. Feel me as I fiend.
Feeling like they need some blood. Who's out here still suffering the burn, trying to clean souls with no time to bleed. Yo, ain't life a bitch when you just wanna drive away. Then your soul gets charged right out of your physical vehicle. Y'all stay walking and turning your gears. Get going, running if you ain't still afraid of your fears. I said I got reason to keep distance both ways, and I don't listen to none of it. They said they wanna take it away to try to prove that life without it probably sucks way too much to commit. Said someone it to end, though a lot more are still out here trying. All that shows are the battles and the way that you try to fight it. Most of us wouldn't even take a life if they were not told to. Said, I don't wanna be buried over there, just down the street. Said, fuck all of that shit, y'all gonna feel me as a thing. Abrasive, I know. Just take it out of me.
Jesus.
I try to let it go, but holding what's mine, I won't be leaving for a while. I don't really care.
These fucking growls, dude, are like burps.
Try to make it something else that it could never be. Buried over there, just down the street. I know.
Make myself gag doing that.
Just how to be free, I said I know. Just how to be free.
God damn. I can't get over that growl though, dude. It makes me feel sick when I hear it. Because it's like so gnarly. It sounds like it's coming straight from your stomach, like you're throwing up.
Push us away. As funny as fate, but many won't ever learn what it could have been.
Okay, one real criticism that I have is there are way too many voices going on over each other at the same time that are singing different things. And it's really hard to like listen to it because it sounds like there's three people singing three different songs over each other. And sometimes it kind of lines up and it works, but sometimes most of the time it just kind of sounds like a jumble. And I think I get what you're going for, but I think the execution could be a lot better. I think I said the same thing last time, that there is something very unique here, and the art style and everything about it is, it needs a professional touch to take everything and clean it up and put it together. And I think if you were to do that, you'd have something very unique. Because I mean, like, I can tell you got some skills there when you're rapping, like you're on time and you got a good flow there, but there's a lot of stuff going on that's kind of like with the mic quality. I know you're doing the best with what you have, like your microphone quality and everything, but it sounds like I'm in a voice chat server with a bunch of people all trying to sing over a beat together. That's what it sounds like. Hi, Keezy. Welcome to the stream. It says, where can I submit my music? Well, all the rules are right here on the right side. So in the description on the stream, underneath the video, there's a link to Discord. And I will actually post that right here as well. Go away. Yeah, there's like a little bit of I think I said that last time, a little bit of a Jonathan Davis vibe there with that kind of like, yeah, ooh, like that emotional kind of whininess there. And yeah. Alright, so there's Discord. You can hop in there and you will go to this channel. It's called Reaction Submissions, and as you see, there's no one there, so next space is up for grabs. Or, if you don't want to do that, on my Facebook post, if you follow me on Facebook, you can post it there. It's invalid? Why the fuck is it invalid? I just did it. Link expires in 7 days. Well, we don't want to do that. Expire never. Max number of uses, no limit. Okay. Let's try that again. That's all a mess. All right. Try that link. You can try to post a link in the chat, but if I remember correctly, last week, anybody that tried to do that, the link got blocked. And I'm not sure why, because I checked the settings and the setting to block links was not set. So it should allow you to do it, but it does not. Elon's lies exposed. Shut the fuck up. All right, so that was Fluffy Nails, his song Over There. If you want to hear that again or check out more of Fluffy's music, I'll drop a link in the chat. All right, I think we got a new one over here on Discord. Yes, we do. Thank you so much. Okay, so unfortunately, I did not get a donation from this person. So I will listen to your music if you send me $10. I gotta make some money. This is my only source of income, is doing this. Doing music for money, which I don't make any money. Writing songs for people. What else? That's pretty much it. Yeah. Oh, I give lessons. I give vocal lessons too. I got a lesson on Wednesday. If you guys want to learn how to scream, by the way, I give lessons. It's $100 an hour. Because it's my time. My time is precious to me. I feel like I've earned the right to get $100 for an hour of trying to teach someone very, very frustratingly how to scream, because it's very difficult to teach somebody how to scream, because it goes against all, like, to learn to scream the way that I scream, it goes against all natural instincts of how you think that you would scream. You're using the same muscles that you'd use for anything else. Obviously, you're using your diaphragm for support. You're using the muscles in your throat, but you're also like using your whole body, and you're using your muscles in a different way than what feels natural. So to try to like explain how to do it, it's incredibly difficult. But then it's like once you hit it for the first time and you get like that, you get that fry scream. The first time you really get it, it's like it flips a switch and you're like, oh, that's what it feels like. And from then on, it gets a little bit easier. But to try to get anyone to get to that point where they can flip that switch and say, oh, I got it, it's very difficult, especially if you've been screaming for a long time, but you've been doing it in an improper way. Then it's hard to break that habit, because then you naturally want to go back to the voice that you're used to, and it's hard to make yourself try something else. So all of that is why I charge $100 an hour. Okay, so we got a couple of requests in here. This is a band called Battle Beast. Trying to Dogecoin to the moon. That's what we keep saying anyway, Dogecoin to the moon. But I don't know, man. We'll see. So, while we're waiting on their donations to come in, I cannot play a song until I receive a donation. To do that, you can do it in the super chat here. But unfortunately, YouTube takes like 30% of that. Or you can send it directly to my PayPal or Venmo if you have Venmo. $10 or more. I won't stop you. And then I will listen to your song. And is this your song? Because Battle Beast, I know the band Battle Beast. And so, are you in this band? Are you in Battle Beast? Because that would be pretty cool. Or are you just trying to get me to listen to a song that you like? Because that's kind of not what we're doing here. If you are involved in the making of this song, and you give me $10, I will listen to it. That's how this works. Everybody got real quiet. Okay. This looks pretty good too. I can tell just by the art that it's going to be good. So I know both of these are going to be good. So I really want to listen to them. Like, I'm dying to hear them. But rules is rules. And the rules are right here. Da-da-dun-dun. Ba-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. You can see what I've been watching lately on YouTube. We got some John Mulaney. I don't watch his videos, Jim Meskimen. I like him, but I don't watch his videos, but they keep coming up. YouTube really wants me to be into that guy. I watch a lot of videos of Penn Jillette for some reason. I like music. Magic. I like music, obviously. But I like magic, too. I like to watch it. I don't know any magic tricks. It's not my skill, but I like to watch it be done by professionals. Liberal accidentally tells the truth. I have a feeling that video is probably fucking dumb. Steve Harvey. I started watching Steve Harvey yesterday. Don't ask me why. Yes, Mr. Kesey, or Miss Kesey. I'm sorry to assume your gender. Yeah, so that's kind of the point of this stream. So you send me your personal music that you are involved in making, your songs, and I will listen to them, and I will react to them, and I will give you my feedback on them, and I will play them for everybody to hear. But I'm trying to make some money. So if you send me $10, then I'll listen to your song. So you can do that, like I said, through Super Chat, PayPal, Venmo. As soon as I get that, I will turn on your song and we'll listen to it and we'll talk about it. Sorry if that seems a little lame, but hey, I've been doing stuff for free for the last 12 years, and I am broke trying to get this thing going here. So I've been inspired by a lot of streams that do this kind of thing, where you come in, you donate, send them your song, they listen to it, they talk about it, and I like those kind of streams. I think they're cool, because, you get in the chat, everybody's chatting about it. I've submitted my music to a few of them, And it's always cool to watch people listen to your song, give you feedback about it. But $10 a song. That's how it goes. Well, how fun is this right now? I'm having such a good time. What else can we watch of mine while we wait? Because that's apparently what we're going to do. So how many of you guys in here like my other band, Chaos for the Masses? Anybody like that band at all? What's your favorite Chaos for the Masses song? If you can think of them all right now. Let's see what we got here. Yes, Fluffy. Things. Always things. There are always things. So, I've never listened to Come Town, but Spotify's like, you would love Come Town. Please listen to Come Town. I don't know what Come Town is, and I don't really want to find out, but Spotify really wants me to find out. So let's see what songs we got here by C4TM. We got The Sovereign, which was the newest one we put out last spring. It's been a little while. Through Ashes, Starting Over, The Red Witch, Heaven on Earth, Reflections. I think everybody kind of slept on that song. I think it's a pretty good song. Set Sail Is Not Me. Somebody else singing that one. Proto Girl. Proto Boy. Last Goodbye. That's not mine either. This one's not mine. Sense of Burden was a good one. That's everybody's favorite, I think. Silent Song. First one we put out. We had some bangers. Some bangers. Yeah. Recode The Subliminal. Anybody still listen to Recode The Subliminal? Yeah? No? Yes? All right. Look at all these years of covers. I wish I could see the actual years, but this is my revived channel after my first one got demolished by YouTube. I had to re-upload everything, so it looks like I did all of these 2 years ago. But some of these are many, many years old. This one I did in 2011, so that's 10 years ago. So I got some videos on here that are 10 years and older. How about that? Not a lot, though, because a lot of the really old ones are just not up here because I don't want anybody to see them now. Because I don't want anybody to find me and be like, hey, I just found this guy. Let me listen to his video. And it happens to be a video from 12 years ago where I was sucking. And they go, hey, this guy is not very good. And then they click away and they never come back. I don't want that to happen. So I put up only the videos that I think are okay. It has to be at least okay. Yeah. All right. Have not received a donation yet from anybody. So as far as I'm concerned, we have no songs to listen to at this moment. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, folks. 5 more minutes, and I'm ending the stream. Oh, I got a question. What do you feel when you watch your 12-year-old videos singing in terms of appearance, voice changes, and what would you tell your younger Ryan? Ooh, Jesus Christ. What would I tell? Oof. What would I tell my younger self? So, am I answering this question from a purely musical standpoint? Because that changes what I would say to my younger self. Because if I was really talking to my younger self right now, I would have a lot of things to say. I would say, okay, don't get with this person, don't get with that person, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. You will ruin your life. And I probably wouldn't listen to myself because that's how I was back then. As far as music, if I were to tell myself anything. So, when I watch a video of mine from years ago, which, you know what? Let me find some, because I have all of those videos, almost all of them, even the ones that are not up. When I watch them, I don't know, I watch them very disconnected from the fact that it's me from 12 years ago. Like, I'm so familiar with them still, even the really old ones, because when I did a cover, even from when I first started doing covers back in 2009, whenever I recorded anything, I spent so much time working on it, recording every line, making sure it sounded as good as I can get it at the time, doing as good of a job of mixing as I can do. I think it's gotten way better in the last couple of years. What am I doing right now? What am I looking for? I can't find my way around this computer ever. So I don't listen to myself from a long time ago in a judgmental way. To me, I just hear, this is what I did at the time. I know that I did the best I could at the time. I mean, of course, when I listen to it, I cringe a little bit when I hear off notes and strange things that I did with my voice because I didn't know what I was doing yet. But, you know, I give myself a break now. I'm much easier on myself than I used to be, I think. There we go. So, these are all the ones that made it onto my channel, on my new channel. And these are a lot of the ones that didn't. Some of them did, I think. Some of them I re-uploaded. But yeah, there's some old ones in here. And you know, I don't know if I should really play them because they're all copyrighted and I'll get my video blocked. Which is what happened last week. I had to do some work because we had a good request from my buddy Tullius. He sent me a band called Delta. And it was a kick-ass song. We all loved it. And then as soon as I was done with the stream, I got an email saying my video was completely blocked in every country because for some reason, me playing that song to 17 people just causes that music label to just lose money. So I had to cut that part out of the video, unfortunately. Yeah, copyright stuff is so silly to me. But, yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, what would I tell my younger self if I were to talk to me 12 years ago? Let's say I'm just starting to do covers. I'm just saying, okay, this is something I want to do. You know, I would tell myself to take it more, not take it more seriously, but to, what's the word? Respect myself more. Because from the time that I started, I always told myself, okay, this is just a silly hobby that I do. It's never going to become anything. I'm just doing it for fun. And that's what I would tell everybody, because I didn't want it to seem like I really wanted to do something with it, because I thought that people would make fun of me because I wasn't good enough yet. So I put up these covers and, you know, I was proud of them, but I knew what they were. I knew that they weren't like fantastic, that like, you know, I never went viral. I never had a viral video. I never had a video like take off and get like a ton of views. It's always been a struggle for the last 12 years. But now when I talk to people and they ask me what I do, what do you do? I'm a musician. I write songs, I give voice lessons, and I sing for people's music. You know, and I can say that confidently now because I feel like I've worked up to that point. But I spent so many years telling people that it was a hobby that I don't take seriously, because I didn't want to admit that I took it seriously, because I thought that they would laugh at me and say, well, you take it seriously? Well, you're fucking garbage. You should give up because you're a failure. And that was stuff I was telling myself. and I was projecting it on other people. Nobody was telling me that, except for a couple of girlfriends I had. They told me that I was shit and I should give up. But that's why we're not together anymore. But other than those two people, nobody's ever told me to stop doing it or that I sucked. That was just me, my own lack of confidence, lack of self-esteem, lack of self-respect. So if I were to talk to myself 12 years ago, I would tell myself, own that shit. Do it. Let it be who you are. Embrace it and put everything into it, because I was afraid to put everything into it. I was afraid to go all in and fully own it and say, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. And instead, I tried to live the responsible life, and I tried to hold jobs, and I had kids, and I did all this stuff that I thought I was supposed to do, and I was miserable the whole time. I mean, I'm still miserable, but that's part of life. But now that I'm in a place where I've tried everything, I've tried to go with the status quo, and it just doesn't work for me. So I've fully embraced the fact that I'm going to be a musician. And if it doesn't work out for some reason, like if I completely reach the point where it's like, nobody wants to work with me, I'm terrible, which is, this is never going to happen, but I'm fully ready to lose everything. I'm ready to be homeless. I'm ready to be broke, which I pretty much am. I'm ready to lose everything to do this. And that's why I'm asking for $10 donations today. I'm trying something here. Every Monday, I'm going to try to do this stream, and I want people to come in, send me their music. Because, I've been doing this now for 12 years. I've been making music, and I've gotten to the point now, just very recently, where I feel like, okay, maybe the music I make is okay. It's pretty good. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to, be into my own stuff. So I feel like, if people respect what I do, maybe they'll respect what I have to say about what they do. Yeah. Anyway, I'm talking a lot. Lots of chats here I got to catch up on. How do you go about writing lyrics? Do you go to the rest of the band with lyrics, or do you get the music first? We'd love to know your process. Good question. Thank you for asking. So, when I write lyrics, basically how it's always worked is the band or musician that I'm working with, they send me a demo track, which is like a blank slate for me. They send me a demo track, and then I'll listen to that demo as many times as it takes. I'll learn the song, how it goes, and then it reaches a point where once I'm ready to start writing the words, I already have the song in my head. Like, I know how the instrumental goes. So I'm throughout the day just doing whatever. I'm doing my normal everyday stuff, but I have that song going. And little lyrical ideas, little riffs, little vocal patterns, that kind of stuff will just kind of pop in. It'll just kind of naturally fall into place. And then once something catches, like when I was talking about Giver of the Sun earlier. So I was listening to that song. I was working when I was still working for the post office, and I'm sitting there just working, at my laptop, doing my thing. And I have this song going in my head, and the first thing that came to my head was Giver of the Sun. And I had that pattern. Like, I knew I wanted to have that. And once I had that, I was like, that's pretty cool. And so what I usually do, sometimes, certain words will stick, and that's what I'll start with. So I wrote Giver of the Sun first. Like, I knew that's what I wanted to have in that part. So Giver of the Sun. Okay, now what do I do? And then the rest of the words just kind of fall into place. Something dimension, dimension, new dimension, you define, and it just kind of falls into place. Like, I don't really reach for words. I kind of let them fall in. It just kind of happens. So sometimes the lyrics may not make a lot of sense, but they make sense after the fact. Like, after I've written it, then I go back and I read what I wrote, and I'll fix little things here and there to make it make more sense. But a lot of times, as I'm writing it, I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? But then once I write the whole song and I get through it, I read the whole thing and I go, that actually works really well. So a lot of it is trying less. Don't try so hard to write. Let it fall into place, and don't stand in your own way, basically, is what I would say. Show the very first video you have doing vocals. Ooh, I don't think I have that one because that was super old. That was 2009. I did a video of Born of Osiris, Brace Legs. And the reason I did that was my very first cover video. The reason I did that is because I was watching a lot of vocal covers at the time. Because that's when I was starting out and I was getting inspired. I was watching a lot of vocal covers and they were all garbage. Like it was always some kid standing in front of their window so they looked like a silhouette. They were holding a comb or like a hairbrush, and there was no sound quality at all. It was just somebody screaming into a camera microphone. The song is playing like a mile away on a stereo, and they were just garbage. And the people would just stand there, and like I even saw people like in the middle of a cover pull out their phone and just start like looking through their texts and stuff while they're waiting for the next part to come in. And I was like, these people are wasting such a good opportunity here. So I said, okay, I want to make a cover video, but I want to do it like as a way to like show people how I want to see them. So I had a really shitty camera. I recorded the best quality cover I could at that time, which is garbage. And I started jumping around. I said, this is what I want to see. I want to see stage presence. I want to see you put everything into it. And I put everything into it. And then it just took off from there. Some people liked it. Obviously I was just starting on YouTube, so nobody was really watching it at first. But it started taking off. And then that's really how I got started. And then after a while of doing covers, I tried to do covers that were increasingly more difficult and did things that I was trying to learn how to do so that I could learn how to do them. And I was always trying to expand and learn new styles and learn how to sing different ways. And then eventually that was my goal, was to get to the point where I could make my own music and work with people that liked what I was doing and I could sing for other people, which is what I'm getting to do now. So I guess I was successful in that aspect. But of course, it's always a journey. Like I'm always to me, it's never enough. I'm always trying to like collaborate with this person and reach out to this person and try to get this person to notice what I'm doing so they can respect me. It's like, it's a big game. All right, let's see. We still have no requests yet, but I got a lot of questions to answer here, which makes me wish this was like a Q&A video, because I think those are more fun. I think I'm going to do a real Q&A video pretty soon, like a live stream Q&A. I think that'd be fun. I think more people will be into that, because you don't have to pay for that. You just hop in and ask me a question. And then I think when the Enigmatic Entrance album comes out, Becoming Daylight, in next month, I think me and Timo are going to do a live stream, like a listening party / Q&A. We're going to talk about the album. You guys can come in and listen to it with us. I'll figure out all the technical aspects of that, try to get Timo on there, and try to get some other people on there. I'm going to try to get Jake from Sara to pop in, Alex Landenberg, who's doing our drums. I'm going to try to get him pop in for a minute. I'll reach out to Bjorn. I don't think he's going to do it. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to do it if I was Bjorn either. But hey, it doesn't hurt to ask. And maybe we'll get my buddy Devil, who's in here right now. Hey, Devil. The Devil. You missed it earlier. We played the Power Rangers thing, Bloodline of the Grid. I was talking about you. But yeah, we'll try to get some people in there and have a good stream, because I'm really proud of this album. I really want everybody to hear it. And it's going to be on Spotify. And if you don't have Spotify, I'm going to put every song on YouTube. It's going to be on my channel. So I'm going to have an album stream all in one video to play the album. And then I'm also going to put each individual track up, because I don't like putting my music behind, like, where you have to pay to listen to it. I hate when I can't find somebody's music, like, you have to pay for it. So, it's going to be available everywhere to listen to. And then if you want to support us, you like the album, it'd be great if you purchased it as well. And like I said, we're going to try to get some hard copies out. If you like a hard copy and you really want one, I'll sign it for you, send it to you, and we'll work it out that way. All right. Thanks, Fluffy, for another donation, by the way. And you say, I have an instrumental, but I can't open Discord right now. So, is it on YouTube? Like, if I were to search for you, Fluffy, will I find this song? Can you give me the name of it at least so I can search for it? And then I will do all the work for you, because I appreciate your donations. What other questions we got on here? All right. I like answering questions. Um, okay, so I don't want to say your name wrong. So is it Julian or Julian or I really apologize. So you know that happened to me too. I'm 24 and I'm having a shitty time trying to figure out what the hell do I want to do with my hobbies. Yes, I mean that's the thing. It helps to be surrounded by supportive people that respect what you want to do, and people that care about you, and people that want to support you and help you do what you want to do. That is a big help. Not everybody has that. I didn't have that. I was not surrounded by a lot of people that encouraged what I did. You know, I was always dating somebody who did not respect it at all. You know, they would tell me to give up all the time. They would tell me to stop doing it. It takes up too much time. You're spending too much time thinking about it. All you think about is music. I had a girlfriend that I would record a new song and I would send it to her and say, "Oh, I'm really proud of this one. I worked so hard on it. It's the best I've ever done." And she would say, "I can't tell you it's good because if I told you it was good, I would be living a lie because I'd be lying to you." And she would say stuff like that and it would just tear me down. And I've been torn down so much. So I feel like I haven't had a good start because I've never had confidence in myself, and I've never been surrounded by people who helped me develop that confidence. I had to push through all of that bullshit and just decide, okay, I'm going to ignore everybody in my life and just do what the fuck I want. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I have supportive friends now on the internet. My friend Devil has been a really good friend of mine since 2015. Once I started really connecting with people, with talented people, making good talented friends, musicians, artists, whatever they do, people who are good at promoting things, people who are good at making videos, I started connecting with these people, and I made my own little community, my own little family, and now they're all starting to work with each other. So, I got my producer Norbert, we were working at C4TM. Now all the other people that I work with are going to him to get their music produced. My buddy Tolius, who does my art, we found him for Recode The Subliminal. He hadn't really done cover art before, and we found him. We asked him to try something new, do cover art for us, and he liked it. And now all these bands are coming to him. He's making lyric videos for people. He's making album art. And my buddy Devil, we do Recode The Subliminal together. When I first met him, he was kind of dabbling in doing soundtrack music. Orchestrated music for games and shows and stuff like that. And he was kind of dabbling in it. And just over the years, I watched him grow, and he sounds professional. I've watched him on live stream make orchestrated music, symphonic music, and he's like fucking Hans Zimmer. He knows what he's doing now. He's very professional, even if he doesn't believe me when I say that. I've watched my friends grow, and it's awesome. I'm a part of this little family now, and that's what I had to do because I couldn't go to the people that were around me. I couldn't go to my friends and family because my family's all fucking garbage, man. And I just never had anybody that was supportive. Even my mom, when I first started, I showed her what I wanted to do. This is before I even did my first cover. I was 16 years old, and I had some local people that wanted me to join a band of theirs. All we did was play one Devil Wears Prada song. That's all we knew. We knew Dogs Can Grow Beards all over, and that was it. But I was really into it. I really wanted to start this band with these guys. And I showed my mom. So remember, I was 16. I showed my mom a video of Under Oath playing a live show. And Spencer was up there on the stage, and he was getting everybody to clap. And he's like, yeah, whatever, in the middle of the song. And I pointed and I was like, "This is what I want to do." And she goes, "Yeah, you're going to do that." And that was it. That's the only support I got from my mom is, "Yeah, you're going to do that." So it's been a lot of shite I've had to go through. But what was I talking about? So that got me. Now it's a therapy session. Oh yeah, figuring out what you want to do with your hobbies. So basically, yeah. If you're surrounded by people who are supportive of you, really lean into that support. Be very transparent about what your goals are. Respect yourself. Respect what you do. whatever your hobby is, respect what you do and treat it very seriously. And fake it till you make it really is the thing that started working for me. Fake it till you make it. Pretend like you're already successful. Pretend like you're already at a good place where you feel like you're confident in what you're doing, even if you're not. Act like you are, and eventually you will kind of convince yourself that you are. And so, like I said, when people ask me now, what do you do? Oh, I'm a musician. I ghostwrite songs for people, and I give vocal lessons, and I make music. You know, and then from there, whatever happens, happens in the conversation. But what's helping me right now is like my regular life outside of music completely fell apart, and went through depression and went through all this stuff that I'm not going to get into right now. But then having my dad has been like the most supportive person recently. He said, hey, come stay with me. Just set up your computer in my room, set up everything you need. You can record music in there. You can do whatever you want. And now I'm at a different place that where I'm able to record again. Not as often as I'd like, but every time I feel like I'm getting started and like, okay, now I'm in a good place, then everything falls apart. That's what happens every time. It's been a cycle of everything falling apart, starting over again, everything falling apart, starting over again. And that's what that C4TM song called Starting Over is about. Starting over again. Because I'm always starting. Like, I'm always fucking starting. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm going to start doing this stuff again. I'm going to try to make it take off. Oh, it all failed. Okay, well, I'm starting again. I've never quit completely, but I always start over again so many times. And I think it's what I'm going to keep doing. I've never done that with anything else in my life. Anything else that I've like failed at or something that fell apart, I just let it fall apart because I'm like, oh, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore. This is the only thing that I've never really considered quitting on. I don't know why. I just enjoy it so much. I enjoy being a part of music. I don't enjoy all the anxiety and all the hard work that comes with it, but I enjoy the community. I enjoy making things with talented people. Like, these songs that I'm doing for this album, I mean, they're not my songs. Like, yeah, I'm singing them, I'm writing the words, but I mean, there's so many people now involved in it that these people are all my friends too, and it just feels cool to make stuff that people like with people that you like. Okay. I think we're getting off course here. I don't see any donations coming in, by the way. Just saying. All right, Fluffy. We got another Fluffy song. This one's an instrumental, so I want to hear this, because Fluffy's instrumentals are always pretty kicking. I always hear a good beat there, so let's see. This one is called Correspondence. Once again, thank you for your donation. We're going to listen to Fluffy Nails, Correspondence, and Instrumental, and while we are listening to that, I'm going to go through the rest of these chats and see if there are any questions that I missed. Here we go. Oh, shit. I feel like I should be like tripping on codeine right now. Oh, Devil left already. Bye-bye, Devil. Sorry I missed you. I was caught up spilling my heart. See, I can get on board with this. I like this. There's no vomiting going on. Nothing that's making me feel like I need to gag. This is good, like, chill beats. I think I like this stuff. And the artwork goes with it. Like, I feel like I need to be tripping to listen to this. Because I would just be staring at this artwork. The fact that everything is in a circle. When you're on shrooms and things are in a circle and there's a center, it's like gold. When things go to the center, that's like the most important thing when you're tripping on shrooms, is everything moving to the center. I don't know why. But yes, I would love that artwork if I was tripping. I like that. Alright, once again, that was Fluffy Nails. Fluffy Nails has taken over the stream. We've heard 3 of his songs. 1 last week, 2 this week. I'm going to post a link to that if you like them. So apparently, my buddy Devil, I think he left already, but I was talking about him and he sent me something on Facebook. A song that he would like us to listen to. So let me see. Pay no attention to my Facebook? I'm kidding. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. Overture. So what is this? Oh, yeah. So, the band that I'm working with now, Enigmatic Entrance, is not my band. I am making an album with them, but it is run by Timo Lemegongas. And he works with different singers. So the debut album that came out earlier this year actually features, what the fuck is his name? Rob Lundgren. If you guys know Rob Lundgren, he's also a YouTube guy. Been doing vocal covers for many, many years. Talented singer, does a lot of power metal stuff. But he did vocals on this album. So if you like power metal and you like Rob Lundgren, check this out. But my buddy Devil also did the intro for the album. Orchestral piece, and it's amazing. So while we are waiting on more requests, I'm going to play some devil music. Yeah, here we go. Overture to Immortality, featuring Devil Sullivan and Grimwater. Like, doesn't that sound like professional? Like, sounds like real instruments, right? So good. So good. Yes, Devil has been doing some badass stuff. Devil's getting himself out there. He's done music for a couple of games so far. Obviously, really great contributor to a lot of good metal music as well. I think he actually just put out a new solo album as well, and we'll check that out in a minute. Yes, he is a pro. It's so great when you watch one of your friends turn into a pro at something. And that's all, my folks. But yeah, check out this album as well. Like I said, if you like power metal and you like Rob Lundgren on vocals, I think Alex Landenberg does one song on drums. And then, who else does drums? Marco. Yeah. Fun stuff, man. Yeah, also Devil has been getting into playing the toggle harp or something like that. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. So he has this new album that came out, which is kind of like it's a chill album. It's the kind of album you're supposed to put on when you're like gaming or just hanging out. It's very chill music. A lot of these songs I actually watched him compose them. Excuse me. I actually watched him compose them on a live stream, which is pretty interesting to watch his process. But yeah, you should check this out as well. I'm going to post a link to this. And let's listen to a little bit of it. Let's see, which one did I like the most? I liked a lot of these, but I think... Oh, what was the one that I really liked? I think it was Am I Dreaming? Cool visuals here, too. Those are like my colors. I like pink and blue. What do you think about actual pop and trap music, and overall thought about actual music industry? In my opinion, at least around here, feels like the metal community is kind of shrinking. Well, so like I said earlier, let me turn this down a little bit. Like I was saying earlier, anybody that makes any type of art, any type of music, visual art, film, sculptures, painting, whatever you do, I appreciate it. I don't care what it is, I appreciate it, whether I personally like it or not. There's a lot, I mean, I like a lot of pop music. I don't really keep up with it. But if it's on, I enjoy it. There are a lot of pop songs that I like. Trap music, I mean, if I'm hanging out with a bunch of people and somebody turns on trap music, I'll enjoy it. I can make fun of it, I can laugh at it, I can dance to it, because it's just music. Like, you know, I don't have to like take it so seriously. Whoever made that music is putting everything they have into it, and they're putting it out there for people, and I respect that. And I can pretty much listen to anything and enjoy it. There's very little music out there that if I hear it, I'm like, this is shit, turn it off. Like, I'll never do that. I'll give everything a chance, and I'll listen to it no matter what, because I just appreciate anybody making anything, especially music, because when you make a song, you're creating something out of thin air. Like, you're making something that doesn't exist at all on any level, and you're taking all the tools that you have and all the skills that you have, and you're making something, and then you're putting it out there for people to enjoy and possibly give you money for. Like, you're creating a good that somebody will pay for. It's like baking. It's like you take all the ingredients and you bake some cookies and you go to the bake sale and you sell them, right? It's the same thing with music. You're taking ingredients and you're putting it all together, and if the recipe is good, then people want to eat that, and they will pay you for it. And if they get really addicted to it, they will keep doing it over and over again. And that's what music is all about. So, you know, if there's a restaurant with a type of food that you don't like, just don't go there. But at least try it. right? Sorry, the devil is messaging me right now. Sound of noms. Yeah. Isn't this like really nice music though? Like, it's just chill. This is the kind of stuff that I would put on like while I'm working on something. Like if I'm, working on a website, or if I'm, playing a game or something, or if I'm just chilling. If I'm just like smoking a joint. This is the kind of stuff that I like to have on. Because I don't really have to like pay a lot of attention to it, because there's nobody like singing and screaming loudly right in my ear. It's just nice music. And I'm so glad that he made this. Because I listen to a lot of like lo-fi streams, especially when I'm sleeping. I turn that stuff on because I sleep in the living room on the couch. And yeah. Do I know any Spanish? Barely. I know just enough Spanish that I needed to work at Chick-fil-A when I was 14 and 15 years old. So I know how to order Chick-fil-A food in Spanish, and that's about as far as it goes. Basic words, yeah. Very, very basic words. But yeah, that's Devil Sullivan right there. He has a whole album of this stuff. And then before this, he put out an album where he was playing like Witcher music. Like if you guys know The Witcher, he was playing like folksy music. Good stuff, man. Everything is good. I won't have to listen to the whole thing, but I just want to like listen to that, man. Just picture like fucking Geralt from The Witcher swinging a sword around, cutting up neckers. Anyway, so that's that. That is The Devil. If you guys want to check him out, please do. Because he has a lot of good stuff, and he's doing a lot of good work. What else we got? Nothing. Cool beans. So yes, do I know any Spanish? Like I said, I know just enough Spanish that I needed when I was between the ages of 14 and 17, working at Chick-fil-A. That was my first job. And so I can say, necesito grande papas fritas, por favor, which is, please give me a large potato fries. Necesito rápido aquí. Need it very fast, right here, right now. That's about it. That's really all I can say. Yeah. I know like the very basic words that you hear all the time, but I couldn't keep up a conversation in Spanish. And I never learned Spanish in school. I was homeschooled, by the way, which will explain a lot. I was homeschooled from the 3rd grade all the way into the end of high school. And it was a Christian homeschooling course. So basically I came out of it knowing nothing. And I had to do a lot of work in the last few years to kind of undo a lot of that indoctrination and a lot of that ignorance that I had dealt with for so long. I was so frustrated because I was ignorant all the time, and I didn't know why I was so ignorant and confused. And then I realized I had to start teaching myself things. And now I think about everything philosophically. That's why I'm miserable all the time now, because I see things for what they really are. It's all a game. It's all a big joke. Yep. My Spanish is A+. Well, those phrases, yeah, they worked at the time. I did start learning a little bit of Italian. I took a little bit of Italian in school because I come from an Italian family, and my grandmother was always speaking Italian, and she would talk about us, talk shit about us when we're out of the room. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn Italian so I can hear what she's saying. And then I just got bored. I got bored with learning Italian because I'm like, I'm never going to use it. Like, I don't really plan to like ever go to Italy for a long time or anything. I think if I were to learn a language now, I would want to learn a language that I would actually use, like for a country that I may actually go to. Like I was thinking about going to Sweden and maybe living there sometime, because I heard that more people in Sweden speak English compared to a lot of other European countries, like compared to like Finland and other places like that. I think in Sweden, English is more common, and it'll be easier for me to like communicate with people. But you know, who knows? But I've always been interested in learning like Swedish, or maybe even a little bit of German, since I have so many friends in Austria. It would be nice. Homeschool, I would die instead of living that. I liked school in terms of knowing people. Most of them are not my kind, but at least I liked it. Yeah, I missed out on a lot of that. I missed out on a lot of real world socialization. I got some of that from going to church all the time, but then, you know, you're only hanging around church people. So I was homeschooled, and then I hang around church people all the time. So my worldview was very narrow, and I didn't really start branching out until I got to be like growing up. I was like 16, and I discovered that there was other music out there that was worth listening to besides gospel music. And that's when I started getting into metal and everything. And then, I don't know, I was still very conservative, very Republican, very Christian, and I defended those beliefs, even though I didn't really believe them and didn't really understand them, and I didn't know anything about the world. And then just a few years ago, really, is when I started like really letting all of that stuff go. I started educating myself, and I spent so much time on YouTube and watching all these videos about science and the universe and the cosmos and particle physics and gravitational waves and philosophy and how the brain works and how, you know, all these illusions that we live under. And I listened to people like Alan Watts, philosopher from the 50s and 60s and 70s, and Ram Dass, and, you know, people like that, and just kind of opened up my mind to all these new ways of thinking, and really changed the way that I see the world. And so I've been kind of like trying to navigate that now, just in the last couple of years or so. That's really started like taking off, and I'm really paying attention to how we live as people and the kind of silly things that people do, and the things that we think we have to do, and the ways that we think we have to live for other people. And I've just kind of abandoned all that stuff now, and that's why it's kind of left me in a place where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen a week from now or a month from now or a year from now. I'm kind of just going with the flow, and I'm just doing the best I can every day. And I'm trying to worry less about it. It's just hard now because I have all this baggage from all those years. I have kids, and I have kids with baby mamas that are still hurting me, still ruining my life and taking everything from me. And I'm trying to just navigate that and be like, all right, it's out of my control. There's only so much I can do. And I'm just trying to focus on music all the time now, trying to do as much as I can. I got a lot of cool stuff going on, writing songs for people and doing live streams now, which I never really did before. Still trying to figure that out. Seems to be going okay. I wish we had some more requests in here, because I'm doing a lot of talking. I'm doing a lot of talking, and that's not the purpose of this stream. But hey, you know what? It's okay. I'm glad to hang out with you guys. Glad to see people here. And it's been coffee time for a long time, Fluffy. I got my coffee here. This is actually my second one of these. I love coffee. Yes, that's all you can say, really. Good luck. Good luck to anybody. Good luck. That's really all life is luck, persistence, and realizing that failing at something is only accepting the loss, right? Is giving up on it completely. Like, if you really are passionate about something, like when we talk about somebody being passionate about something, a lot of people say that they're passionate about things, but they're not really passionate about it. They like doing it, but if it came to like they had to choose that thing over something else in their life, they may push that thing aside and say, okay, well, I need to focus on my job. I need to focus on this. I need to do these serious, responsible things, which I'm not saying to give up on your responsibilities at all. Like, obviously, if you have a good job, do that job. But if you're feeling like that stuff is not working out for you, you're feeling empty, you're feeling like there's more to life and there's something else that you wish you could be doing that you think about all the time, that's the thing that you're passionate about. Like, somebody could be working for a law firm and they're making a lot of money, but they also love playing guitar. But they disguise their fear as practicality. They describe their fear of failing as practicality. They say, well, obviously I can't do that because I need to make money. I need to support myself. I need to keep this job. So they keep this job that they're miserable in. And it's a trap that a lot of people get stuck in. And I was trapped there. And I may be trapped there again. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm like, I made it now. Like, I'm not making any money off this music. I'm not supporting myself. I'm living off of stimulus checks, and I'm living off of donations, and I'm living off of anything that comes in from, the $100 a year that I get from YouTube. All that stuff. That's what I'm living off of right now. And just, what was I saying? So now you guys got me going on. Thank you for your words, bro. You saved my... thanks for the... Thank you. You didn't have to give me donation for saying nice things. You could have... you didn't... Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Ryan, is there a way you can re-upload the Born to Lose cover? That was a pretty good cover. The only thing I don't like about it is that I totally skipped the singing part. Because when I did that, I wasn't able to sing the cleans yet, so I just kind of like skipped it and I was just like dancing instead. I don't know, maybe I might do it as like a classic video. I would make sure to like label it of what year it was recorded, which I think was like 2010 or 2011. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Well, what else we got going on? How's everybody doing? It's hard to believe this has been going on for an hour and 40 minutes so far. And I think we've heard, 2 songs? And they were both by Fluffy. Thanks for keeping it going, Fluffy. Hey, can you react to my song? Just put blah, blah, blah. Thank you. I will listen to your song as soon as I get a $10 donation from you. I'll even pull it up and get it ready for you. How about that? I'm going to search for it. You send me $10 and I will listen to your song. Look at that. It's just waiting to be listened to. It's sitting right there. Just waiting on that. Waiting on that cash. Super chat, PayPal, or Venmo. $10. I understand. Musicians, we don't have $10. I understand that. $10 is still a lot of money to a musician. $10 can go a long way, trust me. I've had those times when sometimes it would be for like a year. I'd be like, all right, I paid all my bills, paid the rent. How much money do I have to eat off of for the next 2 weeks? Oh, $20. Guess I'm eating ramen, tater tots, soup. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Trust me. But making music and making money sometimes costs a little bit of money. Like, I don't make a lot of money off of music, but as soon as I have a new song out, I'm paying $50 to have that thing promoted on Facebook so more people can see it. We're paying people to drum for us and guest on our songs. We're paying our artists. We're paying everybody for the hope that one day we'll be able to make a few bucks off of this. And that's not why I do it. I don't do it to make money, but it's part of the perks. I'm hoping that someday I will have made enough good music with enough talented people, whether it's with Enigmatic Entrance. I know we're already working on album number 2. Well, whether it's with Chaos for the Masses, or it's with Recode The Subliminal, or it's with the new band that I joined that I can't talk about yet. No matter what I'm doing, I hope I can put out just enough music, that there's enough of it out there, so much of it with my name on it, that I'm a part of, that I got to be the writer for, or that I got to sing for it, or whatever, that little pennies will start coming in, and I can kind of enjoy the fruits of my labor for once. It would be great. Okay, you know what? Mr. Official, I don't know how to say that. Vyuta? I'm just putting an accent on it. I don't know where you're from. I'm still trying to get a job and stuff, and I'm only 16. But if you want to react to it, blah, blah, blah. So, you know what? I want to give you a break. You're 16, you're starting out. I would have loved somebody when I was 16 to play one of my songs on their stream. So, because nobody else is requesting anything, let's listen to it. Alright. Oh my god. Bitches. You got the word bitches in your song. Alright, here we go. Cool video so far. Nostalgic. You know I'm the Pope. Who is that? Am I supposed to know that guy? Chuck Goody. Let's see who Chuck Goody is. American TV journalist based in Chicago. Okay, so he used to be on ABC News. Okay. It's pretty good shit, man. I'm vibing. I think you're doing good stuff. I think the lyrics could be, I mean, I don't know, because it's the style, but I think almost in every line you talk about smoking, you talk about bitches. Nothing wrong with that, but you know, it can kind of wear itself out pretty quick. And especially, don't call women bitches, man. That's so old to call women bitches. Nobody does that anymore. I guess what are you going to say instead? Ladies. Individual human beings of the female nature. Yeah, I like this video. It's pretty cool. Because it started out like showing each little scene, and now they're just like, it's going crazy. The music is on point though. The beat, the way you did that with right there with the cleans in the background, the way that was produced and how it kind of faded out there. Good stuff. I think your main vocal lines, it might just be your mic quality. I think you should definitely get a better mic as soon as you can afford that, or reach out for support. Start posting your stuff, get people to help you out, get a new mic. Doesn't have to be super professional, but something a little bit better than what you got. Make your voice a little bit louder, because some parts it gets drowned out. But yeah, I mean, that's not like digging on the song or anything. The song's great. I mean, obviously, the production is going to get better as you go, so just keep working on it. It's good stuff, man. I didn't have anything this good when I was 16. Nice. I liked that. I enjoyed that. I thought that was really cool. I think you're on the right track with what you're doing. You're only 16. You're getting started. You have a solid track out with a cool video. I like the name, too. I wish I knew how to actually pronounce it. Excuse me. But yeah, I'll subscribe to you. Since you only have 3 subscribers so far, I'll help you out. See what else you got. Alright, so I think that looks like your first song. So hey, pretty cool, man. It's your first song. Now you got 4 subscribers. Just keep it up, man. Keep it up. If anybody wants to check that out, let me post a link here. Unique video. I really liked it. All right. How you guys feeling? You guys still hanging in there? Why are you sending me more money, man? Oh, thank you so much. That's way too much, man. That's way too much. But I really appreciate it. I didn't mean to like guilt anybody to sending me money. That's not why I was sharing all this stuff. It's I don't get a chance to talk about my feelings very often and how I feel about these things. I post music and but to actually, excuse me, but I think about it all the time. I think about music all the time, and I think about how I'm involved in it and who I know that's involved in it and what I'm doing next and what I should be doing and what I'm not doing, and I'm just feeling guilty all the time because I'm not doing enough, and there's always anxiety there. Like, I'm always thinking about it all the time. From the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, I'm thinking about, okay, new ideas. What's something new that I can do? What's what should I be doing today? What songs do I have on my list that I'm supposed to be writing? And then what do I do instead? I sit and watch YouTube videos all day and feel guilty. But I mean, I'm a person, man. I got all kinds of shit going on. It's not all pleasant. Some of it is pleasant, though. That's what makes it all worth it, though. There are, like, all of this shit that I put up with, all this shit that I've been through. I feel like I'm a 50-year-old man. I feel like I've been divorced twice. It's not really divorced because I was never married, but separated. I got 2 kids that I can barely see, and living with my father. And this is not where I thought I was going to be when I was 30 years old, And I'm not like I'm like, really complaining about it. It's like I feel like I'm getting to a good place where it's going to start, taking off soon. But that's what I've been saying for a long time. But anyway, I know it's only temporary. Everything's temporary. Everything in life is temporary. Nothing is permanent. The worst thing in the world can happen to you, and it's temporary. It may be temporary for years. It may be temporary for minutes. But either way, it's temporary. Everything is temporary. And, I don't know. I'm going to stop being philosophical. I'm just talking shit now. All right. I would like you to show one video of mine. You just said you don't have $10, but you just sent me $100. What the fuck are you talking about? I will play any video that you want. Please, what video is it? Okay. Search for... Okay, let's do it. And this might be the last one for the day because we're coming up on 2 hours. And my voice is getting hoarse because I've been talking this whole time. All right. I believe this is it right here. This looks like an actual video. So, I kind of want to do that one. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is you. Oh, you're telling me not to do that one. Oh. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. All right, we're going to listen to this one. So this is Julian from the chat with their song My Exile. Okay, and this came out last September. All right, let's do it. Oh, you said the first one? Okay, I'm sorry. We'll do that one. All right. Okay. I like that album art. Oh, nice. Okay. This is good. Got some harmonies going on there. A little shaker on this side right here. Music sounds really good, man. I wish I knew what you were saying. I just heard penis. It's penis man. Okay, I'm sorry. Nice. Sobre espinas. Okay. Thank you for the lesson. On spikes I lay down. Okay. I'm vibing to this, man. This is nice. The guitar sounds amazing too. Hey Tullius, welcome back. Argentina. So you're from Argentina. Do you know the band Plague Storm from Argentina? Kind of a starting starting out metal band there. Melodic death metal. You know what I like about this? We haven't heard one metal song today from you guys, which I kind of like that. This is nice, man. This is good. It's a good, solid song. Nice. The description is too small. Okay. Can I make it bigger? Alright. Where's my keyboard? Well, Julian, that was really good. I'm so glad that you sent me that. And I'm subscribed to you now. If anybody wants to listen to that again or check out more, let's put that here. I like it. Even though I don't understand a word you're saying. So what is this? Is that you? I'm guessing so. Because the song sounded different, so it's like an acoustic version of the... Well, I guess it was acoustic, but it's like... Oh, okay, it's like more stripped down. Nice. Pretty sexy, man. Nice. Yeah, you're really good, man. Really, really good. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, I need to fix this now because I tried to make it bigger and it threw off my whole thing. So, Sky Diamond Official. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Says, how do I send a song? I can't read the description. It's way too small. I'm trying to fix that right now. But yeah, so you can join the Discord if you go into the actual description underneath the YouTube video that you are watching right now. There's a link to Discord. If you don't... Oh, you just sent it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you can drop your link in Discord or in the chat if it will let you. Sometimes it doesn't. Or on my Facebook post. Let's see if anybody put anything on Facebook. I think we're kind of getting close to the end here. Unless you guys want to keep going, I can go as long as you want. I think last week was 2.5 hours. Okay, not a single person on Facebook. Nobody even liked the post. Alright. So, Sky Diamond, you said just sent. What did you send? Did you send me a link in Discord? Or did you send me donation? What did you send me? Because I have nothing. I got no notifications from anything. So let's try to get that working here. I think I just... Let me give you a link to Discord again. And you'll drop it in the reaction submission thing. By the way, everybody who's joining the Discord should totally just be a part of it anyway. Part of the general chat. Sometimes it comes back to life when we get some good conversations going, but it would be great to get more people in here. Because we got some buddies of mine that have been in this Discord for since I started it, really, like a few years ago. And we all kind of get to know each other, and we have some good conversations. We share memes and music, and we talk about games, and you can promote your own stuff here and ask questions and advice from everybody. It's pretty cool. It's a fun community to be a part of. So there's Discord. Once again, thank you, Julian, for your submission there. That was great. Something like that. I think that's better. Is that more readable? Slightly. Hi, welcome to the stream. Ketukaveli. Can you drop your band song here? You absolutely can. That's the purpose of this stream. But along with your link to your band, I also need to receive a donation of $10 or more, either in Super Chat, PayPal, or Venmo. However you want to do it. All right. So we got a song here by Sky Diamond called Box of Stones. And I would love to listen to it as soon as I get a donation. That's how this works. I mean, I got to get something out of this, you know what I mean? Besides good hangs, good chats. Gotta work. Thanks. Okay, Julian, it was great talking to you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being around. I hope you come back next Monday. I think we're going to do this again. We're going to keep doing it until it dies out. Until nobody ever shows up again. That's when I'll stop doing it. All right. Have a good day at work. Okay. We're on a roll here, people. So we have two of you requesting songs. One of them I received, called Box of Stones, but I've not received donations yet. As soon as I get those, I will listen to your songs. And in the meantime, let's listen to something else. No, I didn't say till everybody dies. I said till the stream dies, until nobody shows up anymore. I don't want anybody to die. All right, bye. Take it easy, man. See you next Monday. Till everybody dies. That would be... Yes. Welcome to the stream, Colorado Beats. There is still time to send in songs. You have all the time in the world right now. Submit a song either to my Discord, drop it in the chat if it will let you. It probably will block the link because that's what they do. But yeah, Discord is the best way to do that. Send me your song and then send me a donation of $10 or more, and I will listen to your song. I will not listen to your song unless I get $10 or more. I always add and or more, just in case, in case you're feeling generous. That's how this works, my friends. How about that? So look at that. You come in here, you pay me, I listen to your music, and then I also get out of it a therapy session because I get to talk about all my problems, which is not really the purpose of this. But, when there's a lot of silence and nobody's submitting any songs, there's nothing to do except talk. So, if you don't want to hear me talking anymore, send me some songs. Guess while I'm waiting for a donation to pop up, either in my PayPal, Venmo, or Super Chat, we can listen to something else here. How about some classic Ryan Strain here? Some Sea of Trees. Let's listen to the original version of The Path. I think that's on YouTube somewhere. You guys like that song? I think that's my favorite Sea of Trees song that we did back in 2012. There it is. Notice how it's not on my channel. I have a remix version from 2015 that I re-recorded the vocals for and remixed it. But then we have the original. And I think everybody liked the original more. Pretty sure. Hope I don't get copyrighted for my own music. You know what? We did that last week. If somebody can't afford the donation to have their song played, if anybody wants to throw in some money for them, we will listen to their song. Totally allowed to do that. As long as donation matches request. That's all I ask for. Donation, money. As long as I get both, I don't care where they come from. And as long as the music is yours or a friend's. If you want to show me your friend's band or something and you want to help promote them and you want to be nice to your friends and share their music, that's totally cool as well. Although keep in mind that anything that's like really on a major label or super copyrighted is probably going to get the video blocked eventually. I'll have to end up cutting it out. So keep that in mind. That's why I'm doing like user music, because you guys can send me your music and it's not owned by like a record label. It's not highly copyrighted, so we can play as much as we want and there'll be no problems. Same thing with my music, because there's nothing is on a label. So I mean, yeah, it is copywritten through whatever distribution service we use, but it's not as strict, and I can get any of that fixed myself. So here's some classic Sea of Trees while we wait on some donations to pop up. What is your favorite In Flames song or cover from me? What is my favorite In Flames cover that I've done? Ooh. I think I really liked Trigger. I liked that song, and I liked my cover for it. I was pretty happy with it because I thought it was like super accurate. And then I liked Fear is the Weakness. That was a good one. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of hit and miss, I think. Ooh, listen to that production. Stay on the path. I'll do anything for love. Here we go again. Oh. Tolius. So Sea of Trees I would not say that it's old C4TM. Sea of Trees was like the first project that I ever did with anybody. My old friend Brandon, hooked up with him in 2012 and did a couple albums with him. I don't really talk about them anymore because a lot of the music was, a lot of the lyrics were written by him, and the ones that were written by me I'm kind of embarrassed by. So I don't really share the Sea of Trees stuff very often, but it is like the first project I ever really did seriously. So if you search on YouTube, you can find Sea of Trees. There's another band called Sea of Trees, but you'll be able to tell which one's me or not because you're a smart guy. So, all right. So we got a donation here. We're gonna listen to somebody except me, somebody besides me. Yay! Sky Diamond, a song called "Box of Stones," and by the cover art there, I can tell this is gonna be good. Alright, so before we start, I'm going to gather all the information I can find here. Okay, not much. Decent amount of followers. This song was just posted 2 days ago. Alright, so this is brand spanking new. Box of Stones by Sky Diamond. Did you just drop this album? Looks like it did. Or EP. Shit.
I'm half brain dead with nowhere to go. Left with voices in my head that won't leave me alone. I'm half brain dead with nowhere to go. Left with voices in my head that won't leave me alone.
I like it. Drop the link there in the chat for anybody who wants to check out Sky Diamond. So I'm liking this so far. Looks like it just dropped an EP a couple days ago. Damn, all these songs are so short too. That was short. I was hoping for more. Alright, let's give him another one here. Hold on. No! Okay. Let's try Death Date. Produced by Pathos. Go ahead, Pathos. Sky Diamond says about this song that this one is not so good. Well, I beg to differ. I think it's good. But if you don't think it's good, I will skip to a different one. Another chill thing. We're getting all the chill music today. This is good, like hanging out, smoking a joint. Produced very well. Sounds good.
sober, it makes me drown. Can't catch my breath when I think about you. I bite my tongue when I bleed for you. I bite this bullet and spit it out. Hey, being sober, it makes me drown. Can't catch my breath when I think about you. I bite my tongue when I bleed for you. I bite this bullet and spit it out. Hey, being sober, it makes me drown. Can't catch my breath when I think about you. I bite my tongue when I bleed for you. I bite this bullet and spit it out. Hey, being sober, it makes me drown. Can't catch my breath when I think about you. I bite my tongue when I bleed for you.
Good shit, man. I like it. I kind of like the fact that the songs are short. I mean, it is an EP. Got some short songs, and I like that because each song kind of has its own. I mean, obviously, this is how all music is, but every song has its own vibe. So it's like you have a specific message for that song, and you kind of repeat it a little bit. You got a nice chill vibe to it, and it doesn't drag it out too long where it gets boring, right? Like it makes the point. You get that feeling out that you have, that you're trying to convey, and then just like once you got that feeling out, then it's done, you know? Good 2 minutes. And I think that's perfect for what you're doing. It's well produced, good melodies, good writing. Overall, good quality shit, man. Thanks for sharing. If anybody wants to check them out, Sky Diamond. I popped the link there in the chat. And new EP that he just dropped 2 days ago. Looks like it's called Rest in Peace or Live in Fear. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, 7 tracks. So yeah, go check it out. That's pretty good stuff, man. I'll check it out more later on my own. All right. What else we got? Anybody got anything for us? Yes, exactly. Nice bite-sized chunks. That's a good way to put it. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for sharing. I followed you on SoundCloud. I don't get on SoundCloud much. I try to keep it updated. But yeah, you got more followers than me. Because I mean, I put songs on here, but I mean, as you can see, I'm not getting a lot of listens here. But then I get a lot of listens on like weird covers, like some random covers that I did. I think like my Elvis one is like the most listened to for some reason. In Flames, yeah. Oh, Demon Hunter, I Will Fail You, apparently is like the most. Or The Path. Okay, I keep contradicting myself because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. There we go, Elvis Presley, 184,000. I don't know why. It's not like it's a great vocal performance or anything. It's just a fun thing I did, but that's the one that gets the most attention. But I can't play that because it's copywritten and it'll get the stream deleted or blocked in all the countries. All right. I think we're getting close to the end here unless somebody else has a request because it's kind of slowing down a little bit. If anybody has anything they want to drop before it ends, drop me a link in Discord and send me a donation. If I get a donation from you and a link, I will listen to your song. If I only get a link to your song, I will not listen to it. All right. I guess let's look up some more Sea of Trees. Since I was just talking about it. Sea of Trees. And then I'll put my name in there so that we get the right one. Because we did put out like 2 albums. No, well, let's see, what did we do? We put out an album, then we put out an EP, then we put out a second album, and then we were going to put out a third album, and then things just kind of fell apart and we stopped. And now, Brandon and I don't really speak at the moment. Not important why. Did you guys ever see this one? Is Tullius still in here? Before I play this, I want to know if Tullius is in here because I wanted to see it. Before I play it, has anybody in here listened to this song before that we put out in 2017 called Prayed Into Non-Existence? I want to know. because, yeah, we were going to put out this album. I'm trying to remember what the album was supposed to be called. Now I can't remember. But yeah, we had maybe 4 or 5 songs that were like done, and then a few more that just needed vocals. And I don't know, it just kind of fell apart for whatever reason, and we never finished it. But we did put out some singles in 2017 to promote the album. And we did a really silly video for this one. Like, we just went as ridiculous as we could. So, like, I'm smiling through the whole thing, and, you know, just total ridiculousness. And because nobody said that they've heard it before and answered my question, I'm going to assume that nobody in here has heard it before. And Tullius did not respond either, so I'm going to assume that he's not here either. So I think this is how we're going to close out the stream. I'm going to play this video, and as soon as it is over, we will be done. So it's been great talking to you guys, great hanging out. Another successful Monday stream, and I will see you all next week. Here is Sea of Trees, Prayed into Non-Existence from 2017. I don't like the way I sang here. Too much Korn influence. Oh, I miss that cat. Can't look at myself. My stupid hair. Stupid.
Awesome. Yeah.
Is that your guys' music?
Hell yeah. You ate the potato.
You ate the potato. That's it, guys. All right. Thanks for dropping by, everyone who did. And we'll see you all next Monday. I really hope, as this goes along, that we can kind of pick up the speed of the stream a little bit, so I don't have to talk so much, and so I don't have to play so much of my own music. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep showing up every Monday. And I hope you guys do too. All right, take it easy. See y'all on the flip side.